Okay, so the last little topic in this section of what is nature is about keeping records. And I don't mean the LPs. We noted that naturalists keep records of what they observe so that they can study, analyse, experiment and draw conclusions from their observations. So records form the basis of good science and of future discovery. Without records, Darwin would not have arrived at his theory of evolution. Mary Sibylla Merian would not have discovered metamorphosis. And David Attenborough would not have been able to bring amazing wild animal behaviour to our screens. Records don't have to be complicated or difficult to do. In fact, the simpler the better. A simple notebook and pencil will do. Remember, you're out in the field. Keeping records is the first step to doing scientific research, and it is a very important skill which needs practice and application. Are you a keen observer? A keen means not enthusiastic, although that helps, but I mean sharp-eyed and looking for as much detail as possible. These are the sorts of details that can make record keeping so exciting and rewarding. Try this activity. Record everything you can and everything you can see under a log or a sleeper or something like that, or a rock, turned over, but remember to put it back when you're finished. You may have to turn over a few to find some interesting things. You could use a hand lens to see some small things. And record as much detail as possible to start a good record keeping practice. For instance, the time, the place, the date, the weather conditions, the vegetation, the soil type, that kind of thing. For the critters that you observe, let's have the number of legs, their general colour, the length, the size overall, the type of thing, how many of them. All of those sorts of things can be really useful later on, and cumulatively as well. So I'm after keen observation. That will help you a lot. Finally, one great way of keeping records and of helping grow the general scientific knowledge available to others is by using online databases. More on this soon, but I'd encourage you to start now. There are plenty of recording apps out there which allow you to record what you see, along with details of the when, the where, the weather, etc., direct to your mobile device. These databases also act as resources for future study, for identification, for land use planning, for species protection, and so on. With the aid of digital technology, particularly cameras, online databases make life so much easier and more interesting for the average field naturalist. So check out iNaturalist, which is shown here. There are other databases like Victoria's Biodiversity Atlas or the Atlas of Living Australia, all online. You can register as a contributor and start uploading and sharing your records today. I'd really encourage you to do that, but more on that soon. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the course.